I set up this to make 3 different items. One is Jowar roti, another one is a curry that's going to be made with green beans and zucchini, yellow and green zucchini. And the third is we're going to build a Buddha bar, basically all kinds of vegetables, how we're going to make it into a meal with lentils, legumes, nuts, and all of that. So let's start with making the curry with green beans and zucchini. We're going to steam green beans first. The reason for steaming green beans first is that we know how much to cook. Sometimes if you cook directly in the curry, they can get overcooked, they can get less cooked, and they get gray, and you lose a lot of nutrition also. Okay. So yeah, so we're going to snip off the ends, right? And wash first, snip off the ends and have it like this. You can steam them straight, or you can cut into pieces and steam. Okay, so let's start with that. I'm using a very cool little vessel here. It's a steamer. Oh. This is so useful, and everyone should use every day, like steaming. This can be used like this. So it's all washed. So you have some water, all right? Put it in there. You can steam anything like this. Okay. Let's say you have leftovers. Okay. You want to warm it up, okay, right? If you put it on the stove directly, it gets burned and all of that stuff, right? And if you put it in the microwave is very harmful. Okay. Microwaving food means you're literally nuking the food. You're killing it, right?
I'll microwave all time.
Not anymore. So there you go. So while that is steaming, I'm going to use coconut, 1 tablespoon coconut oil, jeera. I'm going to put everything together. Ginger, garlic. First I put ginger, garlic, a little toasting, roasting. I'm going to add one of these leaves right now so that it releases its aroma, one of the allspice leaves. Allspice leaf plant is so rewarding to have. Just you need one leaf, all herbs for that matter. And we're going to add a little raw turmeric because we have it. You can use dry turmeric just fine. Raw turmeric. Because we have, it's a season for raw turmeric. So I have it handy. But just use like a ½ teaspoon of dry turmeric. A little bit of salt. So we'll use 1 yellow squash. Okay, the shape that you want to cut really depends on your skill.
You don't want to.
I don't want to check that. So, well, even I lost practice. So we'll just use half circles of these. All right. So I cut the yellow one first because yellow one cooks a little longer than the green one. I'm going to use, this is just a gigantic zucchini. See, we didn't have to use 2 kinds. We could just use 1 kind. You could even make with just the green beans.
Okay.
And green beans are super done. So if you want to retain the color, you shock them. You put them in ice water.
Yeah, you told me.
That's it.
You call that
shocking.
No, you call it something.
Oh, blanching.
Blanching.
Yeah. Basically, what are we doing? We are stalling the cooking process because steam is still hot, so it means that it's still continuing to cook. Kura karam.
Kura karam. I'm baking this kura karam.
Yeah, you must. You want to smell very carefully. Okay, smell the spoon maybe. So nice, right? So nice. Oh, guess what? We forgot tomatoes. Never mind. You put now.
When should
But
I
ideally,
do
you.
that? Because I'm a perfectionist.
Good for you. So do it when the tomatoes are frying.
When the water's the
Once the tomatoes, when the
Onions.
onions are little fried,
Okay.
use tomatoes. I'm going to put the lid for a couple of minutes, and then once it's almost cooked, I'll add these so that even beans will get all that masala into. See, it's kind
Almost.
of almost right. So
Yeah.
we'll add this stuff. So let's put a little water,
Okay.
and I'm gonna add
Yeah,
almond butter. Some people use milk at this stage to make it creamy,
creamy.
right? Or cream, milk or cream. So we do almond butter. Okay, so 1 good spoon of almond butter will be good enough. Right?
Yeah.
I think it's actually done. We just have to try for salt. See? Ah, okay. All right. The last part. This has a lot of copper. Don't waste the stems. Copper is really important for flushing out toxins. You only blow it. With the COVID times, we are like so scared. Yeah? Now, let's start with Jowar roti. So we're going to use, so basically it's 2 portions, 1 portion of water to 2 portions of jowar flour or more. I'm going to make half a cup of water hot, and in that I'm going to use half a cup or a cup. It is very difficult for me to tell you exactly this much water to this much jowar flour, because it depends on when you made your jowar flour. Okay, depends on how long it's been sitting on the shelves. Okay, so you just go. I mean, you'll understand. We'll start with half a cup of flour and start adding until we get the right consistency. I didn't add, yeah, I'm going to add salt now. A pinch. It's still on the stove, huh? We are still cooking it. Okay, and continue to sort of mix with water. Because now the batter or whatever, the flour is getting half cooked now. Okay, see? Use this area to roll it out.
Wow.
So basically you're half cooking there, you're cooking partly here while you're kneading it, and then the rest is going to be done over there on the tawa. Jowar has a lot of fiber, and also it's a hearty grain. So that's why, and it doesn't have gluten, it won't roll.
Yeah.
So that's why you're doing all of this. But the thing is, it works, and it gets cooked, it gets digested easily, and to eat this kind of grains is fantastic for you. It's fantastic for the environment. So the success of your jowar roti, the softness, all of that really depends on how much you need. This looks more like how it should be.
Okay. Done.
Aha.
Without
Super
any-
proud.
Okay.
That's it. So we're going to put a little water in this and do one more. Try this, Samantha.
The jowar flour, yeah.
Yeah, try.
The jowar flour you have again.
Yeah, we soak jowar, we dry it, and then we make flour. Oops. Oh, you want flour?
I don't need.
You need flour. No, no. Not bad, not bad. Seriously, not bad.
It started well.
Did you see this? If you're doing that, maybe you want to add a little hot water. So, what? Go till the end, Samantha. So if you think that no, you almost got it. It's still a nice consistency. Go all sides. సో ఇక్కడ కొంచెం తిగ్గా ఉంది అది తించేయి బస్ I'll keep the tawa ready for your special jowar roti. Man, for the first time you have no idea how good this is. This is fantastic. Challe, challe. You want to flip it onto the stove now? Teesko ok chetki. Okay. Yes, yes. That's good. కొంచెం హార్డ్ ఉందంతే కొంచెం హార్డ్ ఉందంతే I don't like this cloth. That is making my jowar roti hard. So let's make the salad. So you start with a bowl and start making a dressing in here with all the herbs and whatever you want to use, and then you add things into it. So we're going to start with, you can use for your dressing, you can use any combinations of oils and vinegars and whatever. Okay. So the basis is this: you want some fat, which is some kind of oil, and something sour. So you can use balsamic vinegar, you can use red wine vinegar, rice wine vinegar, apple cider vinegar.
How is coconut vinegar?
Coconut vinegar, fantastic, from Goa. Yeah, you get very good. Yeah. So, but today we're going to use lemon, lime here, and olive oil. And since this lime looks so good, let's use a little zest also. You can use lime zest, lemon zest, orange zest. They add a nice dimension to your salads. Okay. We got a little. Roll, you roll lemons like this to release the juice within. So it'll be easy to squeeze out. Lemon, salt, pepper, olive oil. Lemon zest is what we are using now. So you want to use twice as much oil to your lime, lemon, whatever your acidic stuff is. Using salt, some pepper, and chili. Chop up some chili and use twice as much olive oil. Okay. That is your base, and we have a lot of these herbs that we harvested from the terrace garden. Let's make use of it. You like mint?
Yes.
Okay, let's use mint. We'll use mint here. We're going to use brahmi leaves just like this. We'll put it on the top because it'll look pretty. And 2 pan leaves. We're going to use 2 pond leaves. And kale. I have a little bit of Russian kale growing up on the terrace, so got a few leaves of that. So you want leaves like kale needs a little bit of sitting in the oil or sitting in the marination so it gets nice and marinated. Marinated also means a little cooked. So now we want to put carrots because they also can use a little bit of sitting in the dressing. Okay, and a smaller nulko. You know what a nulko is? Kohlrabi it's called. It's one kind of winter vegetable. It can be used cooked, so sticks. It's grown nicely in India, especially in the colder months. Just give it a stir. While that is sitting in the marinade, you cut your cucumbers and bell peppers and then add to it. And shall we add some of these beautiful onions?
Yes.
All right.
Cucumber.
Green part of the onion, and we'll use the white part also. I'm just cutting off like this, little rounds. If you don't want your onion to be your salad to be smelling of onion, just top it. Don't put it at this stage. All right.
You put 2
Bell
right?
peppers, little bulb, two little bulb. I'm going to use a little bit of red cabbage.
Nice.
Beautiful stuff.
The color.
Yeah. Shall we add some tomatoes too? If you want to nicely decorate, you mix it and then you put all of this around. Or we'll just add it off. Okay, now if you have sprouts, if you have microgreens, this is the time.
Microgreens, yeah.
It'll be fantastic in here. This is your salad. Now we're going to make it into a meal. Okay? So this is not enough nutritionally speaking for a meal. Yeah? So what we're going to do, we'll add some pumpkin seeds. Few almonds. Put some sesame seeds. Cooked lentil.
The masoor dal, right?
Yeah.
That
is
like
a meal,
yeah.
right? And if you want some more substance, you can add some sweet potatoes in here, cooked sweet potatoes.
Lovely.
Right?